All right, this one for Bigfoot. Are we gonna destroy Bigfoot, or are we gonna lock them up? Or are we just gonna ignore Bigfoot? This one, I don't know what to answer for this one. Comment your answers down below. All right, this one's SCP-1000, Bigfoot. I didn't know Bigfoot is an SCP, but okay. By TheRubber. Okay, let's start.
They went further than just killing them. They slaughtered their living machines and burned their vast shining cities with SCP-1000's bioweapons, reduced everything to slurry and dust that washed or blew away in spring rain and wind. Hello everybody, I'm TheRubber. Today we bring you SCP Foundation Killer-class object SCP-1000. SCP-1000, also known as Bigfoot, is a nocturnal, omnivorous ape classified in the hominini branch adults range in size from 5 to 10 feet in height and weigh between 90 and 270 kilograms.
Oh, it's a little quiet.
They have gray-brown, black, red, and occasionally white fur. They possess large eyes with good vision, a pronounced brow ridge, and a sagittal crest on the forehead similar to that of the gorilla, but present in both sexes.
Okay.
Their intelligence is on par with that of common chimpanzee. SCP-1000 evolved alongside humans until 10,000 to 15,000 years ago, when an extinction event eliminated 95 to 99% of their population.
Extinction
event
event
was triggered by 1000 contracting an anomalous pseudo-disease classified as
they got the vid.
1000F1. This disease is passed on at the genetic level, but the majority of SCP-1000 instances are born immune to the effect. Those who are not born immune quickly die. SCP-1000-F1 will affect only hominids, including humans, that directly or indirectly observes any instances of SCP-1000. The observer has a minimum 2% chance of being instantly killed through anomalous means, via permanent cessation of brain function. This percentage is cumulative.
What kind of virus is this, bro?
The longer a human views 1000, the chance of instantaneous death increases. This effect varies between individual members of SCP-1000 species, with some individuals carrying a death chance of 90%. Because of SCP-1000's close relation to humanity, it is considered likely that SCP-1000-F1 could eventually transfer to human carriers, which would lead to an apocalyptic scenario. Fortunately, 1000 appears to instinctively avoid human contact. The highest known population concentrations of 1000 are in the Pacific Northwest region of North America and the Himalayan mountain range in Asia. But they have also been documented within the past 5 years on every continent. All known significant populations of 1000 located near human population centers have been
hunted
eliminated.
down.
SCP-1000 was first known by the Foundation via contact by the Children of the Sun. The Children of the Sun is a group of people who identified themselves as outcast members of the Serpent's Hand. This group has since been completely destroyed by the Foundation due to their reluctance to surrender information about SCP-1000 and other SCP. Remaining members have either joined the Foundation or have gone into hiding, presumably as members of the Serpent's Hand. All media reports related to 1000 are to be examined for potential verifiability. All organizations and individuals investigating 1000's existence are to be kept under surveillance by Mobile Task Force Zeta 1000 and discredited or administered amnestics. All physical signs of 1000's existence must be retrieved and kept in Foundation custody, and replaced with decoy items if necessary. Alleged sightings of 1000 must always be investigated by MTF Zeta 1000, however trivial the claim. Absolutely no contact with wild or captive instances of 1000 is allowed, without prior approval by Director Jones. Any interaction between SCP-1000 and humans, including Foundation personnel, must be reported to Director Jones immediately. Personnel with clearance level 3/1000 or above are required to read Document Alpha 1596-1000. Level 3 clearance
No
required.
clue what that is.
You are attempting to access a Security Level 3 file. You have been warned.
Okay.
Displaying SCP-1000 Clearance Level 3. Document Alpha 1596-1000 is a letter written by Director Jones revealing the truth about SCP-1000, which means all information I mentioned previously is not entirely true. Yes, SCP-1000 is Bigfoot.
Wait,
I'm sure you've snickered.
they made up a story for it? Like, okay, what are they hiding? Like, they made a whole fabricated story.
Don't worry, contrary to rumors, this is actually not something humorous. You think Bigfoot is funny because we want you to think Bigfoot is funny. We've bankrolled Hollywood comedies,
Okay.
paid off men in gorilla suits, bribed and brainwashed cartoonists to get especially silly depictions on children's television. Even the term Bigfoot comes from us, planted in the media in 1958. Why? We'll get to that. There are two direct lies, and plenty of lies of omission. There is no such thing as the anomalous pseudo-disease referred to as SCP-1000-F1. 1000 does not
Why did
possess
they
a
make that up?
magical death aura. And they are not chimp-level smart. They're smarter. To be precise, they are exactly as smart as us. And that's exactly why the report is filled with lies, and why it's categorized as a Keter object. SCP-1000 did evolve alongside humans. They work in the nighttime while we humans operate in the daytime, and that's how the name, the Children of the Sun, came from. But while we were still hunting and gathering, they made things that we still can't comprehend, like shining cities that stretched across glaciers and penetrating the deepest caverns. They made trees and birds of prey grow into fast-moving ships, herds of animals that became trains, bushes that became flying vehicles. From insects and pigeons, they made things equivalent to cell phones, televisions, computers, atomic bombs. Part of this was due to SCP-1000's population exploded across the night, and they blanketed the planet in the tens of billions. We were rare, like gorillas now, a few 100,000 left at best. We avoided their settlements, just like wild animals today avoid ours. 1000 understood we were intelligent like them. They saw us as fairies, as gnomes, ascribed us supernatural powers, said we ate bad children while they slept in.
So we're like the opposite, right? Like they're the smart one, or they're the more advanced one compared to us. Huh? Isn't this the plot on the planets of the apes, but the opposite? Okay, the Planet of the Apes kind of thing. Like even the old stories of the Planet of the Apes.
In daylight. Then
But the opposite
SCP-1000
of it.
civilization fell, and humanity was the cause of it.
It took
wiped
over.
out 70% of SCP-1000's population
Damn.
in a single day. People
How?
call it the Day of Flowers, because most of the instances of 1000 died in their sleep on the day every flower bloomed. As for how, the only hint is that a trickster forest god showed humanity favor, gave us
Forest
the master's
god.
tools, and showed us how to use them. The reasons why our ancestors did it are still unknown. Perhaps SCP-1000 hunted us. Perhaps they were simply afraid. We simply do not know what the truth is. But humans went further than just killing them, and somehow acquired SCP-1000's own technology. And with it, they instigated an SK-class dominance shift, in which humanity became the dominant species of Earth. With a few of the more twisted of SCP-1000's devices, they drove the survivors mad, even those hiding beyond their reach. They trapped them in their own minds, blocking higher functions and leaving their bodies to fend for themselves like any ordinary ape. They slaughtered their living machines and burned their vast shining cities with SCP-1000's bioweapons that reduced everything to slurry and dust that washed or blew away in spring rain and wind. Our ancestors left no traces, not even their own memory. They wiped out any knowledge of 1000 and the greatest civilization the planet had ever seen. Only a few humans protected themselves from the effect, kept the forbidden knowledge, just in case. The rest of the humans went back to hunting and gathering. Now the real problem is that 1000 are somehow regaining their forgotten intelligence and knowledge. Maybe they never truly lost it. This is why the increase in sightings of them is so worrying. 1000 are just like us. That's exactly what makes them so dangerous. Instances of 1000 have tried to make contact with Foundation personnel on multiple occasions. The following is a rough translation of recent SCP-1000 attempt at communication with Foundation personnel. We forgive you. Given choice for now, not forever. Let us back in. Before we end this video,
I
we
don't
are
know,
proud
man.
to present these incredibly sweet pieces of fan art. A big thank you.
So like it feels like the story feels like it's a sequel for the Planets of the Apes, you know? It started like when human was the dominant species, and then the apes took over, and now this is the continuation of it, where the humans like going back on top. You know, even like I don't know if any of you seen the older movie of the Planet of the Apes. If you have seen it, it's gonna make more sense. But yeah, it's like, okay, it's a good concept for Bigfoot. Having Bigfoot as our smarter, or like the advanced version of us in the past, and then us pretty much dumbing them down. Okay. All right.